Ladies and gentlemen, now presenting the 1961 Fleming, Colorado Queen of the Chicken Lifters Convention and her king. From this esteemed honor, the 7-year-old Colorado girl moved on to Sterling and eventually to Greeley in the late 1970s. Rhonda has always been fascinated with the arts. As a student at Northeastern Junior College in Sterling, she was not an art major, but she worked as a nighttime custodian in the arts building. She would often turn a 4-hour shift into a 5 or 6 hour stint. I always got distracted, she recalls, especially by the pottery. Rhonda Wilson married Tom Welch in Sterling in 1976. They moved to Greeley shortly thereafter, where Tom was a carpenter and Rhonda an employee at Eastman Kodak. She lovingly refers to her husband as a voluntold as opposed to a volunteer. And as we'll see, it's easy to guess which of the two did the telling. Fatefully, in 1977, the couple attended the first ever Greeley Arts Picnic. Getting involved in Greeley's arts culture was natural for Rhonda, who volunteered for many events, boards, and activities. Starting in 1978, she volunteered at the Greeley Arts Picnic for 10 years, at which point the position of volunteer and special events coordinator opened, and the former queen decided to apply. The head of the Cultural Affairs Department, Jill Rosentrader, said that there were several very experienced candidates already vying for the job, but that they would be happy to give her a courtesy interview. When the Union Colony Civic Center opened in 1988, Rhonda was hired onto the venue's first staff, starting her career there in June. Soon thereafter, a turning point in her life became a huge turning point for Greeley. Jill Rosentrader offered Rhonda the position of the department's Festival and Special Events Coordinator in 1990. If 32 years working for the city is any indication, it seems that first courtesy interview went well. Rhonda Welch retired from her position as events coordinator in April of 2020, leaving behind a litany of accomplishments that has enriched thousands of lives in Greeley and the state of Colorado. Among her first projects was the UCCC Volunteer Program, which is still in place today. Then she produced the UCCC Birthday events featuring, among others, Tony Bennett, A Night of Gershwin, the Greeley Philharmonic, and Flash Cadillac and the Continental Kids. Then, in rapid succession, she coordinated Greeley Neighborhood Nights, a free movie series in city parks, took over producing the Greeley Arts Picnic, which continues to attract up to 20,000 visitors each July, and the holiday favorite Festival of Trees, a fundraiser for the Greeley Philharmonic and the City of Greeley, culminating with the GPO's Poinsettia Pops concert. She also created events held within Festival of Trees, including Whoville Holiday, Sip and Shop Ladies Night Out, Silver Bells Social for seniors, and Teddy Bear Bash. Rhonda coordinated Greeley's Cinco de Mayo celebration from 1991 to 2009 and was a primary force in extending it to a week-long event. She was a founding board member for both the Greeley Blues Jam, a nationally known festival, and the Greeley Creative District, a public arts initiative encompassing historic downtown and extending throughout the city. Her vivacity and expertise in events coordination led her to assist other groups in setting up their own programs in towns across Colorado and even cities nationwide. The Alzheimer's Association, High Plains Library District, Downtown Development Authority, the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, and the Children's Museum of Northern Colorado have all benefited from Rhonda's talents and creativity. After all these years, perhaps there is only one event Rhonda has not coordinated for the city, but knowing how dedicated, passionate, and involved she still is in her adopted hometown, news of Greeley's first annual Rhonda Welch Chicken Lifters Convention might not come as a surprise.